Hello, my name is Eric Macklin. Today, as part of the Nancy Griffin Fund Foundation series on the War of 1812, introducing the Nancy, we have actually, from the archives from Dr. Alfred H. Macklin, a movie clip which is about 90 years old, which we have the permission from Fox News, which is the old news channel who looks after the old news clips you used to see in the movie theaters. Depending on how old you are, there would be a Fox News from around the world, and they would introduce various news clips. The one we have today is in regards to the excavation of the original Nancy hull up at Wasaga Beach, which eventually went into the Nancy Museum up there. It's very short. It's about a minute and a half long. There's a small section in the middle which has nothing because part of the old acetate and nitrate film clip could not be restored, but we did restore this much of it, and we hope you enjoy it. Take a look at it, and we'll see you at the other end of the clip. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I know the clip was quite short. If you noticed in the second half, or the second portion of that clip, there was a German Shepherd following a man around. That was Dr. Alfred Macklin, along with the crew who were looking at the various bits and pieces that were coming up with the Nancy. The Nancy, as we have said before, if you've seen the previous two postings on YouTube, the Nancy, HMS Nancy, is the most important marine artifact that we have in Canada. Based on that and her efforts during the War of 1812, the 49th Regiment and the various officers, Lieutenant McDougall, Lieutenant Livingston, Lieutenant Arthur Miller-Worsley, and an interesting lieutenant by the name of Newgate Points. Now there's a name for you. The effort and all the crew and all the Indian allies helped us preserve the negotiating points for the 49th parallel through the Treaty of Utrecht, signed January the 10th, 1815. Based on that, we would like to ask you for your financial support to help us build a new Nancy. The instructions as to where you can send your donations in are at the very end of this clip. We would appreciate your support, and we thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you.
What clothes men wear to give them airs, the fellows to compare. What colonel those regimental shining women, call them fair. I am Alexander McIntosh, nephew to the laird, and I do disdain men who are vain, the men with powdered hair. I command the Nancy schooner from the Moy on Lake St. Clair. On the 3rd day of October, boys, I did set sail for there. To the garrison in Amherstburg I quickly would repair.